Hi guys, so today I just want to talk about something, and that's the NFL. So, last season, of course, the Chiefs won, but things were off a little bit. KC's team were like they were the whole season. Eagles, not as much. The Eagles team, you could tell they were trying, but it's like they weren't trying like the Eagles do. That's another reason I feel like the Super Bowl is rigged. Now, again, another thing is, I'm so glad the NFL is starting back, the preseason, and so it's so weird though, because everyone now on YouTube is like, the Eagles are trash. Well, is that the case? Is that really the case? The Eagles made it to the Super Bowl with their spot-on season. The Eagles and Chiefs had the exact same score. So why are people calling them trash? Now, if we go back to the Super Bowl, we can tell something was not really correct. Chiefs were like their every, season or, game team. They pretty much stayed the same. But the Eagles, it's like the only people really trying were Jalen and AJ. Which is really weird, because you would think a lot of more people would be trying. So look, after that, the Super Bowl and the Chiefs won. There's a lot of the false calls in the Super Bowl and stuff. And I'm not just saying that because I'm an Eagles fan and stuff. I feel like if you really know NFL, you should know that some of those calls were a false call. Yeah. So, and also another thing I want to talk about is how just after the Super Bowl, Eagles had so many trades. It's this is why I say the Eagles are just so underrated. People don't give them enough credit. It's like CJ Gardner-Johnson went. Their running back went. I can't even keep up with it. I mean, even Jason Kelce was gonna go. I mean, I'm glad he didn't, but it's what is happening? That's what I don't understand. It's oh my gosh, it makes me so mad that it's everyone's just calling the Eagles trash. It's no, they're not trash. I think KC is overrated. It's because everyone is they won the Super Bowl, they're so good. It's are you sure about that? And it just makes me so mad because the Eagles made it to the Super Bowl. That's huge. KC and the Eagles made it, you have to be really good to make it to the Super Bowl. And then everyone's the Eagles are trash. It's okay, then you try and make it to the Super Bowl yourself. It's it's harder than you think. So, I just want to say, I think the Eagles are the most hated team in the NFL at the moment. And they're the most underrated team in the NFL. Cannot wait to see the NFL start back all the preseason games. So yeah, fly Eagles fly.